Alright, today we are looking at the best solar generators for camping. If you want to keep your gear powered up while you are outdoors, you need the right solar generator. To find the best solar generators, I have tested dozens of them in the field. But it turns out different campers have very different power needs. So in this video, I am going to share 5 best solar generators for camping for every budget and need. And I will also show you which models are not worth the money. And by the end, I will share the one solar generator I always take with me. So at number 5, we've got the Jackery Solar Generator 300, and it's priced around $500, which makes it the cheapest option on this list. And that price does come with one limitation I'll mention in a bit. This is for anyone who needs a simple power source for weekend camping or for keeping small electronics like a phone and laptop running during an outage. The first thing I really liked is how light and easy it is. I took it car camping, and at just 7 pounds, it's no big deal to carry. You just unfold the solar panel, plug in one cable, and it's charging. It was perfect for keeping my laptop, camera batteries, and phone topped up at the same time without needing to be near an outlet. The screen on the front is super clear, showing you exactly how much power is left. It also recharges from a wall outlet really fast before you go. Day to day, it feels like a really grab-and-go piece of gear that you can just bring along for peace of mind. It's compact with a great handle, so it doesn't take up much space in the car at all. Now, the one trade-off is its 300-watt output. It's perfect for personal tech, but it won't run anything with a heating element, like a coffee maker. But if you want your first solar generator to cover the essentials for a weekend, this is the best place to start. So at number 4, we've got the Anker Solix C300 solar generator, and it's priced around $330. This is the perfect sweet spot for anyone needing a reliable power source for weekend trips or a small home emergency kit. After using it for a few days, the thing that really stood out was the fast-charging USB-C port. I plugged in my MacBook and it charged up almost as fast as it does at home, which is something you don't expect from a unit this size. It meant I could actually get work done without worrying about my laptop dying. It's also surprisingly quiet. You can barely hear the fan kick on even when it's working hard. The included solar panel is genuinely useful for topping it off during the day. Day to day, it feels like a really durable, well-built piece of gear that you can just trust to work. It's about 15% smaller than other units with this capacity, so it doesn't take up a ton of space in the car. If you want a dependable all-rounder from a trusted brand that won't break the bank, this is the one to get. So at number 3, we've got the Anker Solix C300 solar generator, and it's priced around $330. This is the perfect sweet spot for anyone needing to reliably power a laptop and a few devices on a weekend trip. The first thing I really liked was the super fast charging. You can plug it in an hour before leaving and know it's almost full. At the campsite, that 140-watt USB-C port was the real hero. It charged my MacBook at full speed, so I wasn't stuck waiting around for hours like with older power stations. It just makes using your tech outdoors so much easier. It comes with a 60-watt solar panel, which is great for topping off during the day, and it has enough ports for everything I needed. Day to day, it feels incredibly dependable, and it's so quiet you honestly forget it's even running. It's also noticeably smaller than other units with this much power, so it's easy to just toss in the car. If you need a dependable all-rounder from a trusted brand that won't break the bank, this is the one to get. So at number 2, we've got the Engine Star Portable Solar Generator, and it's priced around $250. This is for anyone who camps or travels and wants a complete power kit without buying separate parts. The first thing I really liked is that the solar panel's included right in the box, so you aren't hunting for a compatible one. You just unfold the panel, plug it in, and it immediately starts collecting power. The 296 watt-hour battery easily got me through a weekend of charging my phone, camera, and a small speaker. Having both regular wall outlets and fast-charging USB ports meant I could power my laptop and phone at the same time. The little screen is also great for seeing exactly how much juice is left. Day to day, it feels really light. The handle's sturdy, and carrying it around the campsite is easy. It's compact enough to slide into the trunk without sacrificing a ton of cargo space. If you want a reliable generator that comes with everything you need in one box, this is an awesome package deal. So at number 1, we've got the Jackery Solar Generator 1000 V2, and it's priced around $700. This is for anyone who needs a serious, reliable power source for camping, RVing, or home backup that charges ridiculously fast. The first thing that blew me away was the 1-hour fast charging. I plugged it into the wall before a trip, and it was full in the time it took me to pack. You aren't waiting around for half a day like older models. This makes it so much more practical for last-minute plans or emergencies. Day to day, it just means less stress about keeping it topped off. It also easily powered my small fridge and a coffee maker at the same time. And knowing it uses an LiFePO4 battery means it's going to last for years, not just a couple of seasons. It feels like a solid, dependable piece of gear you don't have to baby. At under 24 pounds, the foldable handle makes it easy to grab and move around the campsite or the house. If you want the best all-around performer that's fast, powerful, and built to last, this is the one to get. So, that was the list, but before you buy anything, there are a few types of power stations you should honestly avoid. Stay away from units that use older lithium-ion batteries instead of LiFePO4. They just don't last nearly as long. I'd also skip any model that takes more than 5 or 6 hours to recharge from a wall outlet, because that becomes a huge pain in real-world use. And finally, if the display or the app feels clunky and doesn't clearly show you what's going in and what's coming out, it's probably not worth the headache. Keeping all that in mind, the one I personally use and rely on the most is the Jackery Solar Generator 1000 V2. It was just the most dependable day-to-day. The charging is incredibly fast, it has plenty of power for what I need, and it just works without any fuss. So, if you want a solar generator that's simple, reliable, and won't let you down, that's the one I'd go with. Check out the links in the description for the latest deals on it.